It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my cover. Oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. Well, it doesn't matter where you put him, lined up in the backfield or split out like he was there. He can be a weapon when he gets that ball in his hands. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Khalil Herbert, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bears march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Miles Sanders first carry of the game. He'll get this down to the 38. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Sanders. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Fields. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Go, Reed, go!
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
His pass caught at the 4. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Sanders will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Fields now to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Chase Claypool, 53 yards. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Running right, here's Sanders. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. They'll throw now on the final play. Going deep here for Watkins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. 64 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll go down at the 28. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Now Sanders shoves him aside. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we play 3 quarters.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Going up the gut, Montgomery. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he's got room. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 12-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
To throw is Fields. And he's got it. And he's brought down. Fields on target to Mooney. First down, Chicago.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They try again with Montgomery. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. Touchdown! Cole Kmet from 3 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Now the point after try for Santos. And no sweat. He puts it through. And we are tied here in the 4th. The team's locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines.
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And throw incomplete.
Well, the defense really did its job. They held up in that situation. You've got to cut this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. No change. So it's the Bears who will have the first chance to win this thing as we are underway here in overtime. And a short kick taken at about the 16. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. All set up for them right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 113 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. They run the option here on 1st and 10. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. The 40. Past the 20. And he brings it back to the house. It's a touchdown. And in a crazy inning, a defensive score wins it. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
Oh, the trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full confidence, believed in themselves, and got
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Play fake. Here's Dalton. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Fourth down, Dalton wants to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
2nd and 10. Fields again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Here's Dalton. And he's got the hook up to Landry. Finding room at midfield. Through the middle of the field. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short. He can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there. Catch it and then run with the football. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Dalton off play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not seeing it happen here. But you know the good rule of thumb is when you play like that, of course, you know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Velus Jones now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
On second and very short, Fields got an open man. It's Pringle. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Meanwhile, Fields' throw there complete to Mooney. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Now a give running left with Montgomery. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. The pickup, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery from 17 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So Dalton now. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. Dalton's throw taken in by Landry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Dalton sets up play action. The quick slant caught. And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Mark Ingram, as the first half is winding down. And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That's good on the extra point. It's now 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink.
And this is caught at the 20. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 61 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Santos' kick is up and through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
The return is Jones from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play.
Right at the 34 here. 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Back to Montgomery on second down.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
On second down, Montgomery. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of 35.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys out front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
The throw for Claypool is intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? This one complete to Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out.
2nd down and 3.
Andy Dalton. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That puts him in excellent
Free safety coming up and making the big-time play.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
You're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one. This is what happens sometimes when you steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a fourth down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Fourth down, Fields has to have this one. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. For a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know, a handoff for Herbert. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Here's 5 seconds to go in this football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now Fields. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Santos now to add the PAT. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Man, what the hell's going on with this freaking internet? Oh, always something.
(17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Damn it. Stuff's acting up.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Dalton. He's got his target. It's Olave. And that's going to be a first down as he's out of bounds to stop the clock. 15 seconds to play. Here's Dalton. And this is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mills used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
Yeah, I know this, like freaking Comcast runs into some issues right now. So it says my, what do they call it? Connection quality is low. So it's only broadcasting my audio only.
So here's Cairo Santos on the field goal try. This from 55 yards out. And this one is no good. He missed it. And a costly one there as this game remains.
Yeah, I can't control it. Like, I'm still connected playing the game. We're about to go into overtime, but yeah, it says poor connection quality, broadcast mic only. Like, the hell? Stuff's crazy.
So
if it doesn't clear up after this game, I'll just stop this stream and start over again or something.
Here in overtime. The return is Jones from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
This sucks.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Fields throw taken in by Pringle. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That was a really nice job there, stretching zone coverage by running that route deep enough before breaking it back towards the sideline and being open.
And a precise throw for the reception in the first. Meanwhile, Fields' throw there complete to Mooney. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. To throw is Fields. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Offensively, back-to-back really nice plays. This defense, they've got 2 timeouts, maybe should burn one.
Yeah, when you get back-to-back explosive plays, to me, anything over 10 yards, I don't care if it's a run or a pass, I count it as an explosive play. That sets your defense back on its heels. A timeout here would be a good idea and try and get themselves settled because we're in OT. This is big time.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They're going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Montgomery is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys in the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans screaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
It's now third down. Side. 2 by 2. Move. Here we go. Can.
Time now for Dalton's turn here in the extra session. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance.
Major league kudos to them because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance to win.
Now Dalton. And it's incomplete.
Game over, Betty. Should turn them over on 4th down. Turn them over on downs.
Another one in the books for his partner.
Damn it, it just came back. That's crazy. At the end of the game, huh? Wow. I'm gonna play that last play again. I think they have it on instant replay.
Some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner, and let's face it, any game we get to watch,
I turned them over on downs. That's crazy.
Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely.
Okay, here's the plays.
Let's keep watching the NFL.
This is second down.
Long.
This is overtime. I'm blitzing this guy right here on the slot. And this guy right here, I put him in the cloud because he likes to run number 12 on the post to the sidelines. So I'm blitzing right here. So that was a gamble I took because he ran a post to the inside and he ran a comeback. If he ran a streak, it would have been a touchdown. But the blitz got to him. And that's if he had run a streak on the outside, that would have been a touchdown. So my blitz got there though. So I socked him down. So now it's 3rd and 14. Now I'm coming all out blitz. I don't want to give him a chance. So I'm blitzing. I'm bluff blitzing him with the user, and I'm blitzing the outside guy. Same thing again. I still got him on the cloud because he might run him on the post to the sidelines. So let's see what he does this time. He motioned him inside, so I'm guessing he's gonna run him on a streak. My guess. Yep, he ran him on a streak. But then the rush kind of got to him because he didn't really move. Yeah, he should have backed off. At least take your drops. Like, he didn't move. He just like, yeah. My little bluff blitz kind of messed up the line because they got to account for me on the line on the right side. So this is just for some get rid of the ball early. So now we got 4th down. Same thing. I'm all out blitz here. My user is blitzing. He's blitzing. And he's blitzing. Well, I'm bluff blitzing my user. And he throws that. And turn him over on downs. So, man, tough game though, but pulled out in the end. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the internet, man, so sorry guys. I can't control that. There's a storm, winter storm over here in the north. I stay in Illinois, so we got a storm over here. And earlier today, the internet went out. They returned it back, so either they're still doing something, I have no idea, but it kind of messed up the stream there for a minute where it kind of went blank. So I can't control those. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Alright, let's get on to the next one. It was a good game too, so that happened.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go to Elliott again. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. The first carry now for Tony Pollard across the 30 to the 31-yard line. They'll run for it with Pollard. And some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Prescott. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now Prescott on 4th down. He's going to let this go end zone for Hilton. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, trying to start it out with a bang, but it's 2nd down. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10. On their side of midfield at the 47. Play action. It's Fields. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Now it's Fields. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Marquise Bell in on that stop.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets them up 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Chase Claypool, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. There he goes, left side. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming out to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches wanted to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Fields on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Montgomery. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Fields. Montgomery, another target and catch. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll try to throw now. Prescott looking deep for Hilton. This is intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Open man completes it to Claypool. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Herbert will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
2nd down and goal. Fields. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Fields got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Chase Claypool, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Santos with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are, but what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Prescott from the gun. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Prescott to throw on 4th. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. Prescott down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott got his man there, complete to Gallup. First down, Prescott. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Following the fumble recovery, Fields. Right side, Claypool's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now Fields. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. From just shy of midfield, Fields. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing again is Fields. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Gotta come out of cover 4, man. Can't play that old game. This one to just sit in cover 4 all game. That's disaster. You can beat that thing with those floods to the sidelines, where you gotta have them guess between the slot receiver and the running back going in the flats. If the outside guy goes for flat, go high. If he goes high, go low. Just keep pissing him off till he switches defenses. Okay, I don't know what's going on with cover 4 though. It's the 2nd straight game in a row now. I've seen people just be stuck in cover 4 all game. Something, because that's like the new meta or something. It's an easy defense to beat. It's just a frustrating defense because of it keeps everything in front of it, like the run play, the pass play. You can't really, you can beat it over the top like I did right for half, but you can't rely on that like all game. So all thing you can do is just keep pissing them off to switch off of it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears. here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. On play action, Lance steps away to his left. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. McCaffrey on the counter. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again, and he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. And now they'll throw with Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here we go, set. Green back.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to McCloud. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Working from the gun, Lance. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now Lance. The quick slant caught. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk from 10 yards out. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. To throw is Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Fields on 1st down. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
On 2nd and goal, Fields. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles. He's got a man, complete. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners. 53 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
2nd down and goal. Lance. This is caught. Touchdown. Trey Lance finding Deebo Samuel. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Gold to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
For left side, taken in by Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Fields to Kmet there for a Chicago first.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses. Catch the ball, how much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. To the air again, Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
Okay, I'm not a fan of any routes that just, turn around defensive backs, mainly because I was a defensive back. But the comeback route is so difficult because to sell it, you're selling it like it's a deep route before you come back towards either the line of scrimmage or the sideline. And, boy, that one worked to perfection.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? People say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
On 2nd and 11 now. Fields. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Fields. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Montgomery back to the ground. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He's going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. Touchdown Bears! Cole Kmet in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Santos with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A final shot before half for Lance. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Waste of time. Can't believe I paid for this.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. Now it's Fields. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. To throw again on second down. Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Here's Fields. Completion here to Claypool. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Off play action, Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Slot man moves right. First down. Here's the run with Montgomery. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9. Fields. Throw left side. Taken in by Claypool. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
On first down, Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now Fields. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Third and 2, Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. Room here to run. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he's a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And this one too low. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On play action, Lance. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 40. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Lance now on first down. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
A loss of 2 there. Second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. McCaffrey. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a yard, and it runs out 4th.
It's interesting where we are in the game now. The analytics folks, they might tell you to kick the field goal and make it a 2-score game. But you have to wonder if emotionally they're thinking, let's go for the touchdown and try and slam the door.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. The kick by Gould is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being...
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Back to throw. Fields. And this is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Fields. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds Mooney here on the comeback route. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Fields now to throw. That's caught at the 1. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Back to throw. Fields. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations. I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Here's Lance. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blaster. Ready.
Lance back to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy who had a challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Let's go.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Fields. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So now you're in range to tie things with a field goal, but they still have plenty of time to work for a game winner, and they're trying to do so. Nice job defensively to force incompletion there.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On Fields. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The hard-hitting safety, Jimmy Ward, picking up the sack that time. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Here's Fields. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Fourth down. Fields has to have this one. A desperation heat for the end zone. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game.
Have a good game.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So the victory here for San Francisco, and we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe you move on.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears.
Oh, the Bears suck. I mean, it's only one champion every year, man. I better be raw. I'm alright. I'm alright.
Strapped in, it's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Valus Jones now from his
Nah, they don't. They don't got nobody on the team. They got Fields. You better watch out for Fields. Don't let Fields take off on you. So they got Lamar Jackson. Don't worry, man. I got Fields, man. I got Fields, the MVP. That's not gonna cut it. You never know, man. The Bears can be dangerous.
And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Hey, better watch out for Fields, man. Don't have him take off on you. Might go 80 yards. Might go 80 yards.
Play action. It's Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Chicago first.
You might go 300 yards passing. You never know.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with
80 yards passing, 100 yards rushing.
Their eyes light up when they talk about open field.
Like go 100 yards rushing on you.
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're
Damn, come on, Hakeem. You play for us, man. You know what's up.
Hakeem Hicks that time on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there.
Come on, Hakeem.
Holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage.
Tell him you want to come back home.
To try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
In motion goes the tight end. On 2nd and 9, Fields. He's got a man here. It's Montgomery.
Damn. He's well on way to 300 yards passing already.
Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, 68 yards. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Santos able to tack on the...
Look at that, 80 yards, one play.
Makes the score 7-0.
All right, let's see what this Bears sorry defense got to offer. Oh yeah, defense is worse than offense. What?
Brady going to bring the BUCS up with a 1st and 10.
I think I was going to come out of.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, all birds.
All
right, that's what's up.
Down, but not before they work it across midfield. Play action. Now it's Brady. And this one caught by Cameron Braid. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Let's go.
Now meanwhile the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played.
What the fuck?
No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand. And that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And the tackle going to be made.
Get over here, Mike.
He'll go for it. It's Brady.
Come on, man. That's that Brady throw for you. Yeah, they're going to give it to him.
But not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. He's into the secondary.
That's BS, man. That's what that is. They need to give that to you.
Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there.
That only happens to Brady. What kind of animation is that, though?
Touchdown with one of their
crazy.
own. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the
No,
touchdown.
they're not celebrating. They're thanking God.
Great film watching.
I said they're not celebrating. They're thanking God.
Start this off. Not only to get him
You're thanking God
involved,
for that drive.
but to send a message to the
No, I said they're
defense.
not celebrating. They're thanking God for that touchdown. That freaking animation that played. That animation that played just now. No. I said that animation wasn't real. That was a pick. No, that was a pick.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Man, this is all that.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right now.
All right.
Chalk in the 20.
Sounds good. I got just, yeah. So abilities, the abilities. Also, the abilities will give him that crazy animation, huh?
The Bears offense
makes
ready
sense.
to go for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Why not?
More of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit with
What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Yo, Pretty Boy, man, what up? What up, what up?
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now it's Fields. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
All right, all right.
7-7, our score after 1. Back-to-back good
That's a good
plays
idea.
have them on the move on first down. Now Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On first down, Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
They've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sends it to the sideline, and Mooney makes the catch. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields fighting Darnell Mooney, and the Bears have taken the lead.
I'm in front of your guy. I'm in front of you. What are you talking about? Right in front of you. That's an NFL play. Look at that. That's right in front of you. What do you expect to do? Zap through me? Zap through me to pick it off?
Sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just notice.
That's Mooney. What are you talking about?
The best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL. They know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
All right, come on. Let's see, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Keep throwing to him. All right, keep throwing to him. Eventually, man, something bad's gonna happen. Yep. Allegedly.
The BUCS offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10.
Oh, come on, you gotta pick that off. Really? Really, though? Really, that's what we're doing?
Across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
All right, sounds good.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10, down at the 33. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
To Evans on the slant. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I don't know why you pick it off. He's right there.
Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making
Pick it off.
stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dominic Robinson, the one who got in there to drop it. Well, the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Brady going to go on fourth down. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on fourth down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now first and goal.
Throwing now is Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. Seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Suckup for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
One as easy as he thought it was going to be. I say it's not as easy as he thought it was going to be.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This one fielded at the 5. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Come on, dog. Man. Man. Some BS.
On play action, it's Brady.
It's some BS, man. Oh, God.
Way down inside the 20. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And it's caught. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Fournette is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Oh, goodness. Damn abilities is freaking annoying as hell. I got to deal with a quarterback that can never get a pick because they'll never let him throw picks. Ridiculous. Anybody else, that's an interception right there. Oh, you throwing it a special way? Right.
Extra point try now for Saka.
All right.
And Howie clanks it off the right upright.
Gotta pay attention, man, in Chicago. That wasn't a clear pick. I don't even care about the pick. He shouldn't be catching it. I don't care about the pick. He shouldn't be catching that pass. Okay.
The Bucs ready for
Right,
the kickoff.
yeah, right the double coverage. Right.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
Did you say it was double me? Did you say it was double me? I doubled them and that BS still happened? Hey, you gonna agree with that? You gonna take that? Oh, okay.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here.
It should have been. I said it should be the drop pass. I don't care about the pick.
This offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just saying, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Why are you backing up? Don't fight backing up. Oh, back off now. Don't back off. Stay right here.
To throw, Fields.
Told you about the fields and legs. Told you about them legs.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback
just didn't feels.
He can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
On first down, it's Fields. Firing quickly,
but why are we dropping so many passes though?
Easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. He'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Fields throw there, complete to Mooney.
That's a linebacker, man. You know linebackers don't jump. Why are you acting surprised now all of a sudden? Like the linebackers be jumping.
So far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared.
You know linebackers don't jump.
Their way now.
Fields throwing again.
What do you call that?
Justin Fields fighting Darnell Mooney, and the Bears have time.
Hey man, you making Fields look great out here, man.
To take the lead. Santos with the extra point, and that will put them on.
I'm getting close to 300 yards passing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no return on this
300 yards.
Catch a signal for and take it.
All right, man. Oh, now you don't got a raw quarterback no more, huh? Now your quarterback ain't raw no more.
The BUCS offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will.
What are you doing? How many times are you going to run that play?
Charles, we've seen him target one.
How many times, buddy? How many times are you going to run that play?
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say,
how many times?
We'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
I think.
Throw the pick 6
all right.
Get another shot at it now as
like
this one's in the air.
and Tom Brady needs a conversation. All right.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The BUCS offense set to begin their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window.
Come on, man. Y'all just be bailing Brady out, man. Just be bailing this dude out.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Who's the tight end you got?
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, okay.
Brady to throw again. Look at Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little game.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On second down, here's Fournette. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. From midfield, here's Brady. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away.
Stop throwing that pass and get picked off again.
Now Brady got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
The GOAT? What is the GOAT doing? What is the GOAT doing? Is the GOAT panicking?
At midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams holding.
What is the GOAT doing?
4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
Okay.
Do that on the first play of the drive there.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Give him.
Why you leave? Wow. Man. You would be loved quitting so fast. Why you quit so fast? Oh well. Alright, fellas. This is gonna be it for the night. After this game, I'm done. 1 second. Take a quick 15-second break.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. They started on the ground with Eckler. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. And now bringing up a 4th down. An empty possession, not what they were seeking.
On 4th down, Herbert. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there, because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does, and delivers a 1st down.
To the air again, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll take this one down to the 36. On 2nd and 9, Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Pressure, and he's taken down. A big sack. In motion left comes Williams. Flush to his right. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
They'll run for the first time with Sonny Michel. And he gets him a little bit closer and takes him from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Well, they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the wall. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. From his own end zone, Fields. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Here comes Carter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And down he'll go at the 25. The Chargers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Up the middle with Eckler. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Charger drive about to get going. And now following the safety, they'll have the football with a chance to take the lead as they begin following the free kick with a 1st and 10. On the tackle, it was Dane Cruikshank. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Herbert. knocked away. And incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They snap it to Herbert. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
From the 41, Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers are able to move back in front.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. In racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail to try for 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burko?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag.
I said let an ineligible man downfield on the play action. That's not a RPO. My goodness.
Here's Fields. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Out of the gun, Fields. And this one's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on third down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. Here we go on fourth down. Fields. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And the safety gave them the lead. Now they look to build on that lead.
How about with the...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. There he goes, right side. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told
Hey, thanks, bro.
Don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Herbert. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw here, Herbert. Going back to Allen, he's got him again. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Herbert operating from the red zone. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Herbert back to the air. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Point after, right down the middle. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Yeah.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they
all to the
trail
good.
as we get back underway to start this second half. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. 2nd and 10, Fields again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Fields now to throw. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They snap it to Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert And that'll keep the drive alive. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. In motion, the tight end. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's a give to Herbert. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Flushed out right. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Running with Montgomery from the pistol. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery from 17 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Now the point after try for Santos. It's good, and it's now 21-15. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Williams, a man in motion right. Third and long, it's Herbert. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The slot man in motion right. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Bears are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there on that play. I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A handoff for Herbert, and he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 18. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Now a give running left with Montgomery. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 45 yards on the ground for him so far. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They try again with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Montgomery on the counter. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. This to perhaps salt this one away. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The Charger drive about to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Williams, the man in motion left. Now Herbert. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
All right, fellas. That was a defensive game. I don't think I really got on the ball till the second half. But pulled it out nonetheless. All right, man. Been on here for minutes. Thanks you guys for the people that did come through. Thanks for coming through. And until next time, fellas. I'll holler at you dudes later. All right, one.